Welcome back friends. Today we are going to learn about function categories. So let's start. There are four categories of function on the basis of return value and arguments. And these categories are: we have function with arguments and return value. Okay. Then we have functions with no arguments and no return value. Then we will have function with arguments and no return value. And then we have function with no arguments and return value. Now let's start discussing with the function with argument and return value. Here we have a function which will take values from the calling function and also return some value to the calling function. For example, first of all let's delete this. Okay, so for example we have int add is the name of the function, then int comma int, then a semicolon. So this function is of category 1, which is function with arguments and return value. Here it will take arguments, also its return type is int, so it will return integer value. Now second category is function with no argument and no return values. So function which do not return, okay, before that let me write function with argument and return value. Okay, so now the function which do not return anything must be a void type function, and also as it is not accepting any arguments, so we have to keep the parenthesis. Now so the parenthesis should be empty. So here function declaration will be like void, then function name which is add, parenthesis which will remain empty. So this will be the function with no arguments and no return value. The third part is the function with argument and no return value. So in this there are arguments, so we do not have to leave parenthesis empty. You have to pass at least one parameter, but as a function is not going to return any value, so again its return type will be void. So you can write declaration as void, which says that the function will not return anything. Then we have to write function name add, and in the parenthesis I will write int comma int, which says the function will accept two values. So this is the example of function with arguments and no return value. Okay, then now the last category is the function with no argument and return value. So in this category of function we have to leave parenthesis empty because function do not accept any value, but it is returning values, so return type cannot be void. It can be int or character or float, so you can write here like int, then function name add, then parenthesis and a semicolon. So this is the example of function with no argument and return value. So these were the four categories of function. Now next is to create program on all four categories one by one, and that we will do from next video class. Thank you.